You do as much as you can, even if you're just in the proximity, going back to that friendship formula, even if you're just there, people are going to start building facial recognition and name recognition, and that is in turn going to start building trust, and they'll feel like you're part of the tribe. I inadvertently did this with the local caving club. So if anyone has had experience with caving clubs, they have a reputation for being cliquish. The cavers want to protect the caves, and they want to protect people that don't know what they're doing from getting hurt in the caves. And so they'll be very protective and sometimes secretive of caves and where they're located. There are actually tons of caves in Utah. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Not just Nutty Putty. But the local caving club, they wanted me to come join their tribe. They wanted me to come join their club. And when I was a teenager, I was pretty prideful and didn't want to do that. I'm probably still prideful, but I didn't want to join their club. I'd been climbing and caving since I was 12. I don't need to join your stupid club. I'm going to do it my own way. That didn't work very good. They weren't tipping their hand on where the cave locations were. But at one point, I started just hanging out on the caving forums, and I'd comment every now and then, and I'd just participate. What I didn't realize was happening was I was starting to build name recognition with the people in the group. And then I run into some of them at events, and I remember one time one guy said, "Oh, Jeff Baird, that sounds familiar. Did we go caving together?" "Yeah, sure, yeah, we went caving together." And then they started telling me where the caves were. I didn't have to join their little club. I just had to build their trust. And I didn't know I was doing it at the time, but the way I did it was by having my name out there. And so we can do the same thing on LinkedIn, and we'll talk about LinkedIn more specifically, but participating, sharing articles, liking comments, commenting on comments, if there's forums, participating in the conversation, just having that proximity, just being around people are going to start trusting and liking you more. So that's cool, isn't it? All you got to be is just be there. And even if you're just sitting there at a networking event with your drink, smiling at people, doing friendly body language, which we'll talk about too, then that goes a long ways. Now, as part of the IT career hacking, we want to provide services and a platform that help make this possible. So one of the things we're going to do is to do events like this. If networking is the jam and social capital is what gets you jobs, then we want to have probably a calendar or email list of events and host our own events. So we're going to start doing more of these to allow people to come together and meet other professionals in their same space, as well as meeting recruiters and learning valuable skills and building out your network. And so if you're interested in that, we're going to start having more events that can help you to have these opportunities.